Hey guys, I'm Nat,
And I'm Ashton, and
and we
we
are
are
the Nerds
Nerds
in
in Flannel.
Flannel. Oh my goodness, that's not going to turn out well at all. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to a kind of weird episode, kind of a impromptu episode. We are doing this on Zoom for the first time,
Yeah.
and we had some technical difficulties. So if this sounds weird, you know why. Um, yeah, we just didn't have time to hang out today, or yeah.
For reference,
um,
Nat lives in Vancouver. I live in Surrey. It's
yes,
not
this
as
is
easy
correct.
anymore.
Yeah, I moved back home. Wah, wah.
Shame.
Ashton, what are we talking about today?
Well, today is a very special occasion.
Very
Uh,
special occasion.
Very special. It is the MCU's 14th birthday.
Whoa, yeah! Woo!
Woo!
2 years until I can get a driver's license. Yeah, baby.
Iron Man, I better not see
Woo!
you driving a car yet.
um, Ashton, why don't you kick it off? Give us a little bit of backstory. I know you know more about the first film than I do. So why don't you go ahead?
So, yeah, this day in 2008, May 5th, May 2nd, 2008, uh, history was made.
History.
The biggest franchise. I think it's fair to call the MCU the biggest franchise now. Or actually, I guess Pokemon technically is.
Yeah, I was gonna say biggest like movie franchise. I would say. I mean, Star Wars is pretty big,
Yeah.
but
One of
not.
the biggest franchises in the world.
Yeah.
And uh, the one that has like the movie franchise that has the most movies leading in the box office and box office history was born on May
Yes.
2nd, 2008.
Indeed, it
When
was.
when the first Iron Man movie came out. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I thought you were
So
gonna say more.
yeah, so I've said this before. I think this is probably my favorite MCU movie of all time. And a big reason I like it is because I think I really enjoyed the storytelling, and then also I love the practical effects and the way that they got creative with it. This is really the first time that anyone's really tried to make an Iron Man suit look good and realistic on the big screen. And
It
even though
looks
it was a
great.
bit of a separation from the comics, from what was in the comics at that point, it looks like Iron Man in real life. And then the comics started adapting that design, and it just like we have that Iron Man today. Uh, those are a few reasons, and also Jon Favreau was the director of it, and he's obviously made it really big since then. Even especially with Star Wars, and yeah, just it's an overall historic movie when you consider how big the MCU's gotten since then. That means we've officially been running 14 years since like history had been made in that regard. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, like we grew up with these franchises, right? We grew up. Well, okay, I was 7 when the first Iron Man came out, and so are you actually
yeah,
because we have the same birth month. So yeah, we pretty much grew up on these movies. It's honestly like it's hard to put into words how much like these movies meant to me when I was a kid. Just because like my parents would. I didn't know it was like a cinematic franchise until the Avengers, which is 2012 to 10 years ago. So I really didn't know much. Um, but like yeah, dude, it's hard not to get really nerdy about these movies because we talk about like the MCU a lot on this podcast, and it's kind of poetic how we grew up watching these and now we're like talking about it on our own podcast, and it's really nerdy, and I love it so much.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
It's interesting because like even people like Tom Holland remember going and seeing like the first Avengers movie. Like he even said he saw that when he was a kid with his friends, and he was in the literally the third and fourth one, which is kind of insane. Like how many people have grown up during this time period. It's actually like pretty remarkable, and like considering how long it takes to make these movies and to build up what like we're at like 30 something now. Doctor Strange is
Yeah.
in the Multiverse of Madness is coming out on Friday.
Let's go! We're going,
We're
baby!
we're going, baby. Yeah, and it's just insane to think about how much history has been made since the first Iron Man and kind of where we are now. It's a franchise that's made a lot of money, and we've also just really grown up loving the characters, even though obviously Iron Man is no longer in the MCU. I mean, at least RDJ's Iron Man.
Yes.
It's
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, we're coming for you. Uh, yeah, it's crazy. Actually, Nat, I have a question. How
Oh, yes.
old were
Hit me.
you when you saw the first Iron Man?
I was 7.
Did you see it like when it came out though?
Oh yeah, I know. I remember fondly going launch day. I mean opening day, because my dad and mom are pretty big nerds as well. And yeah, we saw opening day because I remember just being there. I'm like, why are there so many people? Like no one goes to the movies anymore. And then my dad's like, oh, it's opening day, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is, but dope. So yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure we went opening day. Dad, I know you listen. If I'm wrong, correct me later. But I'm pretty sure we went opening day or close to opening day. Uh, yeah, so I was 7. That's crazy, bro.
That's insane. I actually didn't see any MCU movies, and it's kind of fitting that this was the first MCU movie I saw. I hadn't seen any till I was 12. I remember
Really?
because
Dang.
like I grew up homeschooled. I've mentioned that on the pod before. I had a very limited amount of movies I was allowed to watch as a kid, at least. My younger brother, he's friggin' allowed to see Pirates of the Caribbean when he was 7. I'm so jealous. Anyway,
Those are bad movies. They just look weird.
dude, he went to see the Pirates of the Caribbean. I saw the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything when I was 7 in theaters.
Dude, that's honestly a better movie. Don't you knock on the pirates who don't do anything.
That's fair.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. It is. We should our top 10 Veggie Tales movies.
Dude, Pirates #1. Not even a competition.
There you go. But yeah,
Larry Boy's pretty sick.
Larry Boy's pretty dope. But yeah, I didn't really see any Marvel movies or DC movies till I was like 12. I remember being at like cadet camp and stuff, and just like vibing, and people were like, "Hey, we're doing a movie night." So it's like, "Dope. What is it?" They're like, "Iron Man." I was like, "Hey, yo, let's do it." So watched it there for the first time, and then watched Iron Man 2 like a month later when I was in the hospital.
Wait, your church let you watch freaking Iron Man at church?
No, cadet camp.
Oh, I'm like your church. I need to speak to your pastor about that.
No, I put on Infinity War for our youth group before.
Yeah, but Infinity War's more kid friendly than Iron Man ever was.
Yeah, that's fair. That's actually that's an interesting thing about Iron Man, because I don't think that movie could be made today, especially by Disney.
I mean, yes and no. It all depends on who's directing, and yeah, there would have to be a lot of factors about it.
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, I think Iron Man 2 especially, because that focused more in on like Tony Stark's alcoholism a little bit more. It's never gone as in depth as the comics have. I know like Demon in a Bottle is like one of the most renowned Iron Man comics that go over that. But might have to scoop that one up physically. I've only read it digitally. But yeah, it's interesting to seeing like even how far the writing has come since the MCU movies have been made, and even that Nick Fury gag at the end of Iron Man, like it was a setup, but they didn't know what was gonna happen with it, and then Paramount sold because it was Paramount that originally made it, not Disney. And then I think they sold to Disney a little later on, and that's kind of when they were just like, "Hey, Marvel division, let's go."
Didn't they start? Didn't they buy Disney like in 2013, 14? I can't remember.
I think by the time the first Avengers came out, they had already sold.
Okay.
I forget if they had by the time Captain America came out though.
Okay, yeah, because Cap 1 came out in 2011, and the Avengers came out in 2012.
But they had already started shooting Avengers in 2011, because they had that post credit scene as well, where it was like the trailer for Avengers.
Okay, let me check. They bought it. Whoa, way before we ever thought. Disney bought Marvel Entertainment on December 31st, 2009.
Oh shoot! So like a year after, pretty much a year and a bit.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. They knew. They knew.
Yo,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. And like I know like a lot of other superhero movies had come up before, like the X-Men movies, obviously like the Raimi Spider-Man movies and stuff. But I think we'd all be lying if we didn't say that the MCU is like the biggest franchise in terms of superhero movies. I mean, they even
Oh,
brought
absolutely.
Tobey Maguire back into their franchise and everything,
And Andrew Garfield.
and Andrew Garfield, and I
Let's
guess we'll find out
go.
Friday who else is coming in from those older ones.
Dude, I'm actually okay. So I haven't seen any trailers, and I'm so excited. Well, okay, I seen TV spots like, at the theater in the actual movie theater, but I haven't seen anything on TV or on like YouTube or anything.
Dude, I'm the opposite.
It was
I
one
watched the
time.
first two trailers and then I've left it at that, and I haven't gone back to like anything about it. I haven't even looked at any of the new posters.
I seen things on Instagram, but things on Instagram haven't really shown anything like major yet.
Yeah.
Dude, Thursday night, in the entire Thursday, we have to stay off Instagram.
Oh, agreed. 100% agreed.
Yeah, because that's where the bad things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Also, I totally forgot Sam Raimi is
Directing?
that.
It's
I
kind of
actually
it's kind of
totally
crazy.
It's a circle. It's a full circle.
Full circle.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, it is kind of insane to think if you had a kid in 2008, they would be grown up enough to watch these movies now.
Yo, that's insane.
Dang.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I wouldn't show them some of them. Okay, do you think that there's any like MCU movie that you can't show to a little kid?
I
Because
would
I
maybe
know there was this whole
depends on
debate.
the age.
Okay, let's say they're 14. Let's say they were born May 2nd, 2008.
I mean, technically they're all PG-13, so like
Technically, they are.
by that standard, I'd be okay with them watching it. Might have to skip over, like depending on what kind of parent you are. Might have to skip over a scene in the first Iron Man and Eternals.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
It's kind of, if you think about it, it is kind of insane that the MCU's like only ever put in like 2 sex scenes in their movies.
Okay, well, no, I think the big thing about the Eternals was it was like their first like shown sex scene. I mean, in the first Iron Man, they just make out and then it cuts and then that's it.
That's fair.
But yeah, the big deal about the Eternals was like there was stuff shown, and that's why it got like backlash, and it wasn't a good movie. But that's a different talk for a different day.
Yeah.
Also, Thor is coming out this year too.
Yeah.
Wait, Thor comes out in July?
Yeah, it does.
Bro, we're gonna be so broke.
Dude. For real.
And then Black Panther comes out in November.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
No, do you know what? I'm thinking it's gonna come out that day.
Really?
Because they're done. They're done shooting.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what the reshoots are gonna be like, because they're done shooting, but there was a huge delay when they had set that November date, so they were trying to catch up to it.
Interesting.
And then, because like Letitia Wright had like an injury or something, so she couldn't film for a bit, and then also she couldn't film in specific countries because of vaccination requirements. So now it's like, they're just trying to catch up on filming. So I guess we'll see what the post-production is like. I would not be surprised if they, not saying it's gonna happen, I wouldn't be surprised though if they pushed it to like a February release or something.
Well, no, because Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out on February 17th.
Oh right, yeah.
I have the entire release date here.
Right. So it might happen, or it might be pushed in December. Wasn't that the thing with Spider-Man where they pushed it a little bit further as well? I forget. This was just
Can't
like a
remember.
couple months ago too.
I can't remember. Yeah.
That's insane that we're We're into like 30 movies or something now.
So No Way Home would be 26. I can't remember. I think we're in the 20. We're almost in the 30.
Almost into 30.
Wait, we did a quick count. 6, 12, 18, 23, 26, 27. So, Multiverse of Madness will be 28.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like,
Unless I'm wrong.
dude,
But
since 2008, we're into like 28 movies now.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Are you feeling tired of MCU movies at this point?
For me, not really. I think that, just because they release every few months, I think it's okay. But okay, I'm not getting sick of the movies. I'm just getting sick of Marvel in general.
Right.
Because with the TV shows, and they're coming out like at a rapid pace. I haven't seen the latest Moon Knight episode. I will watch that today. I will watch it today.
Dude, I had a mental breakdown after.
No spoilers.
Don't watch it if you're depressed. I'll just say that much.
I don't get depressed over Moon Knight. Hot take. Moon Knight's overrated. Okay, wait. Okay.
Ooh,
No,
I
dude,
don't know.
it's really good. Like, it's really good. I get why people love it, but like, it's overrated, guys. Like, come on, it's Batman.
I don't know, dude. Watch this next episode and then reevaluate.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll change my mind.
Oscar Isaac is just phenomenal as an actor. I think I have to put him in my favorite actors list now.
Ooh, dude, yeah, we already did that list.
We just recorded that too.
I know, dude. I was thinking about that episode. I'm like, oh, man. Dude, I missed out on a couple people, but that's okay. I won't say who. Maybe we'll do another episode.
Yeah, might have to.
Yeah. Also, I want to do a revisited episode of our top 10 movies of all time.
A revisited one already?
I was wrong.
Dang.
I was wrong.
Might have to. I don't know. I might switch a few things, but I think for me it's still pretty much the same.
It's my bottom 3 that I have a problem with.
The bottom 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I might swap out my 7th or 8th. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay, actually on that subject, who is your favorite MCU or your top 3 favorite MCU actors / actresses?
Oh, actresses? Does Andrew Garfield count?
Sure.
Okay, well, I won't use him then. Let's see. I'm just thinking who stole like roles. I'll go with the big 2. I'll go with RDJ. And I'll go with Chris Evans.
Okay.
And then, what's his name? Okay, give me 1 second, because there's this actor in in the Spider-Man movies that absolutely destroy me. He's so funny. Wait, we find him. Sorry, if you hear my mouse is really loud, so if you hear it clicking, it's just really loud.
Yeah, if you hear my clicking too, it's probably because I haven't learned how to EQ it out yet.
Oh, okay, Hannibal Buress. He's one of the teachers in Spider-Man. Dude, he's the funniest guy. I find him so funny.
Is it like the hopeless romantic one?
No, it's the one, in Spider-Man No Way Home, he's the conspiracy theory. He's like, I know what you did.
Oh, yeah.
Mysterio was right. Yeah, him, Martin Starr, and J.B. Smoove, they're so funny in those movies. Actually, still with the movies for me.
Bro, for real.
I mean, those movies are just funny in general, but those 3 make it absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you? Top 3?
Top 3, well, Oscar Isaac is going up there now. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the TV shows. Oh, well, I stand by it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a solid list. Yeah, I would do Oscar Isaac. RDJ as well. I think, like, anyone who says that he's not one of their favorites is lying, since he literally became Iron Man. His whole personality now revolves around it, even in real life. And then, yeah, the third one's a little tough. I think I don't want to use Benedict because I put him in my top 3 of all times lists, and I still stand by that. You know what? I'll go with Chris Evans as well.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, let's go.
That's pretty solid. What about actresses?
Actresses? Oh, that's easy, man. I'll have to go with uh, ScarJo, Florence Pugh, and probably I'll go with Kobe Smulders.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like I just love them as actresses in general, but them for them to be in the MCU is just kind of a treat, honestly.
Yeah, that is
Because
fair.
obviously Kobe Smulders was in How I Met Your Mother. Florence Pugh is just a treat to watch, and ScarJo is ScarJo. So,
That is fair.
oh, a shout out to Marissa Tomei, because she actually steals the movies she's in.
Honestly, she didn't even really understand some of this stuff either.
Yeah, she's
Same
like,
with
what's
Gwyneth
an
Paltrow. Actually, she didn't even remember what
yeah,
movie she was in.
what's an Iron Man?
What's an Iron Man?
What
Yeah,
about you?
I think mine would be I'd go with Florence Pugh as well, uh, Elizabeth Olsen, and Haley Steinfeld.
Right. Oh yeah, dude, I always forget about the TV shows, man. Dude, it's too much.
Yeah.
Okay, would you say that if you had to pit like six TV? Wait, okay, how many MCU shows are there? Six,
Oh gosh. I
including Moon Knight.
including and not including the Netflix shows.
Not the Netflix ones.
Okay, I have a list somewhere. Let me see.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's six.
Okay, so if you had to, okay, out of the six movies, six TV shows, if you had to put them against six, the six movies in Phase Two. Now here's the six movies in Phase Two:
Okay.
Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, and Ant Man. Would you say that the TV shows are better than those six movies?
Black and white, no.
Okay.
But if we're willing to get in and just like put certain things above other things, then yes.
Okay. I don't think it's better. I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
Only because Guardians of the Galaxy is actually like a 10 out of 10 movie.
And the Winter Soldier as well.
And The
Holy
Winter
crap.
Soldier is an 11 out of 10 movie. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Dude.
Yeah. I think if I was putting up like Moon Knight against or Loki against like an Age of Ultron or something, I'd probably go with those shows.
Easy dub.
But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, actually I have a question.
Yo, wait, I mean Oreo.
Well,
I'm
while your
snacking.
face is stuffed, sing for
Okay.
us. Sing us a song. You're the piano
No,
man.
I would not sing.
I
Oh, do you have a drink on you? By
have
any
water.
chance? Okay, well, I'm opening this Perrier energy drink.
I'll just clink the glass.
This is gonna be a mess to edit. I feel like you're gonna hear me like eating my Oreo. It's gonna be like ASMR.
We'll see how good my EQing skills have gotten.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what is your question here, Ashton?
Would you prefer the Netflix, uh, like Marvel shows,
Okay.
or the Disney Plus Marvel shows?
I go hard to say. Like what do you mean? Like would I rather if I had to like choose one or the other? Like
Yeah, if you had
what
to
would it,
choose one or the other, like red pill or blue pill. Like blue pill is Disney Plus, red pill is Netflix. Even though they're all now on Disney Plus and it's kind of irrelevant, but anyway.
I'll go with the Disney Plus shows.
Okay.
I know that Daredevil is like one of the best superhero TV shows of all time, but and Jessica Jones is as well, but Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
And you know, Hawkeye is so freaking dope. Moon Knight's dope so far. Loki is probably the most important like show as of right now because of the multiverse. And yeah, I would have to go with the Disney Plus shows.
I think so as well. I think in terms of overall quality, the Disney Plus shows are where it's at, even though I think I like Daredevil and Jessica Jones better
Yeah.
than like at least 4 out of the 6 MCU shows or Disney Plus shows.
It sucks, unfortunately, but like, man.
Yeah.
All right, Ashton, do we have anything else to say? Like, we just wanted to like just talk about the MCU because 14th anniversary. It's 14 years old. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I think like after we see Doctor Strange, just based off of how No Way Home did, and if this one lives up to the hype as well, I think we'll have a lot more to say about the MCU then, if I'm being honest. But it's kind of crazy to see how far we've come now. Go back and listen to our Doctor Strange predictions. We probably should as well to see which ones.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll listen to that Thursday.
Yeah, I will too.
Oh my gosh! I mean, we're gonna be so wrong. I'm so excited to see how wrong we are.
Hey, I think I'm still gonna be right about some things. My predictions have not changed that much.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm just gonna be wrong.
Just wrong about everything.
That would be so funny if one of the scenes in the movie, it just like they go into a multiverse and just cuts to like Kevin Feige and like everyone's sitting at the MCU like table like planning out the rest of the MCU.
That would be a dream for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like wait, what was it? Never mind.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know. I'm so excited. I've literally lost sleep over how excited I am.
Lost sleep.
This only happens within like the last week leading up to it. Like I've always been excited, but now I'm like extra excited. Like last Friday, I woke up like and I was like, "Is it Doctor Strange Day yet? Is it?" I felt like a kid on Christmas, and I was like, "Oh right, there's still 7 days to go."
To be fair, like the day before Spider-Man, I like barely slept.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was cramming papers and everything, but like I barely slept.
See, I didn't get a chance to see Spider-Man till like Boxing Day, so I was giddy Christmas Eve because of Christmas. I was giddy on Christmas, because of Spider-Man coming the next day. I didn't sleep either of those nights.
Midlife crisis.
Exactly.
All right, guys. I think that's it for the episode. Yeah, we just want to do an impromptu episode about the MCU. Look out for our Doctor Strange into the multiverse of madness. Is it into or? Wait,
I think it's into.
I can never get in the multiverse of madness. Review coming out Friday or Saturday. The next week, I think we're gonna record a lot next week.
Probably.
Probably every from Monday to Wednesday, probably.
Something like that.
Something like that.
It'll be fun. We're gonna be in person for those days, so we'll be dishing out the content.
I think dude, the trivia episode. I think that's the perfect place to do the trivia episode.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And I think that's it, guys. I don't know what else we're gonna talk about next week, but we'll figure it out.
We have a list.
We're very
of
on the fly.
Topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Nat.
And I'm Ashton.
And we are the nerds in flannel.
Man,
bye. Good luck editing that, man. All right, see you guys.
Peace.